Hey everyone, welcome back to the Maverick channel. Now, I'm very excited about today's video, but it's going to be a short one, nothing really particular, but it's going to be Fetch centered. The point of this video is to talk about key dates and announcements around the Fetch.AI ecosystem to look forward to in the coming few days. Now, before we start, yesterday I made a video. It was a bit bearish, bearish in the sense that I was talking about, various reasons an individual should have as they invest. The point of that video was not to create a depressed atmosphere. The point of that video was it was sort of my long-winded way of saying that obviously I'm not a financial advisor, and anything you see in these videos should not be taken as financial advice, but also the fact that you should take care of your financial situation and how you invest your money. Don't invest more than you're willing to lose. That was pretty much the point of the video, and look for a strategy that best suits your current situation and your current financial needs. That was the whole point of the video. But that being said and gotten out of the way, let's move on to the first key date that we're looking at in the Fetch ecosystem. And in case I missed some of the dates, of course, there's the Fetch announcement channel, which is awesome, and you can get a lot of valuable information from there, the Telegram channel and Discord. So the 1st of June 2021, the mainnet bridge will be increased. So as you all know, there's a mainnet bridge, and it started with 60 million, a cap of 60 million Fetch tokens, and now it's going to be doubled to 120 million. And after a couple of months, it will be increased until eventually the Cosmos bridge will open up, and then there will be an unlimited amount of tokens that can be moved from the ERC20 standard to the Fetch mainnet and vice versa. As soon as the Cosmos bridge is open, that will be the ultimate medium within which the tokens can be transferred, and it will be unlimited. But as for now, look out for the 1st of June, because that's when the mainnet bridge is going to be reopened for another staking session. Another date to look forward to is the 9th of June 2021, and this is a mystery date. As you can see on the screen, there's a teaser there from the Fetch team. I've never seen Fetch give a teaser of that magnitude, of that extent. But these guys, as I've always said, as I've always talked about in the chats of the Fetch chats, I'm like, every time the Fetch team keeps quiet, it means they're working. They're not quiet because, they're looking at prices every day and all that. They're quiet because they're working and they got something cooking. So, there's that teaser for us, and we'll see. So I don't know what mystery day. Is this going to be like an announcement of their roadmap? Is it going to be an announcement of an institution or government or organization or company using Fetch in a practical way? Is it going to be the ability to train Fetch agents with NFTs, or is it the co-learning product? Is it going to be recognized as the best innovation of the 21st century? Who knows? Let's see what the 9th of June has in store for us. Really exciting times. The other day to look forward to is the 10th of June 2021. There'll be a crowdcast entitled Commodity Derivatives Trading in 2021, and the guest will be Philip Price, an experienced commodities trader and strategist. Apparently, this dude is a winner of the International Steel Trade Association's ISTA's President's Award for Trading and vice chairman of the London Metal Exchange Steel Committee. He's the founder of several projects in the steel derivatives space, including Ferrometrics LLC, it's a limited liability company, and the Board Report and Pool. He also apparently has a very successful track record of operating and developing liquidity in nascent markets. So this is surrounding the MetaLex ecosystem, but MetaLex having that brotherhood, sisterhood between itself and Fetch.AI. Some of the teams are very similar. The CEO is similar, and so on. It's very exciting to look forward to as well. As a side note, we know that MetaLex, the commodities exchange, being built on the Fetch.AI ecosystem, also incorporated DIA or DIA oracles within its system. Now, DIA is referred to as decentralized information asset, and they're going to be the oracle providers of choice for the MetaLex ecosystem. So this partnership will help MetaLex get access to essential on and off-chain financial data, and we can see some of the price feeds that these DIA oracles are going to provide the MetaLex ecosystem, or how they're going to improve it. The crypto volatility index, DeFi lending and borrowing rates, trade volume for various assets, farming pool rates, prices for newly launched tokens. So as I always tell you, the Fetch AI teams, these people, they're very good negotiators and they know how to look for the right partners for what they're trying to build. They don't just build random stuff, but they also go ahead they're building very complicated stuff, very complex stuff. So they need to look out for the right partners to achieve what they want to achieve. The next day to look out for is the 15th of July, 2021. And this is the stake swap. So as you all know, the Fetch mainnet contract is currently on the Ethereum mainnet. So obviously when that cap that we spoke of in the beginning is removed, you can move your Fetch tokens onto the mainnet. But however, on the 15th of July, the contract will be moved onto the mainnet, or the one that's on the Cosmos ecosystem. So you won't have to unstake your tokens and incur or the Ethereum gas fees and any other inconveniences that might come with that. Fetch is going to create an automated process to move that contract onto the mainnet. But obviously, as we know, you can choose to keep some of the FET within the Ethereum ecosystem and enjoy the perks that come with that, like the Phoenix program. As you can see on this chart right here, there's a couple of advantages you get if you leave your tokens as ERC20 tokens, and there's a couple of advantages you get from staking on the mainnet. And we know that staking on the mainnet, you get other airdrops apart from Fetch. You get the Mobix, the micromobility solution being built by the company called Datarella. There's going to be airdropping some tokens on the Fetch mainnet, so it's something you have to look out for. Those are some of the perks you have to look out for. So you can have some of your tokens left on the Ethereum as ERC20 tokens, and then you can have some others on the mainnet, so you can participate in both. Or if you don't have much that you're working with, then it's something you have to think about. Then something that's very bullish is Fetch just released recently a video of their collective learning product suite. I've always wanted to do a video about collective learning because I think it will be one of the most impactful. Even if it's not impactful, it's one of the most important projects that they're building, at least that will change the healthcare industry, the financial industry, even the value chain industries that are dealing with sensitive data. Because we know Fetch is big in supply chains, but collective learning is going to be focused on machine learning and artificial intelligence. So the healthcare industry, financial industries, manufacturing industries, automated manufacturing, this is going to be really revolutionized by this co-learning product that Fetch has released, and they're building a user interface, a graphical user interface. And with this graphical user interface, different organizations that want to use this collective learning interface, they'll be able to easily interact with neural network algorithms. They'll easily be able to vote on the right weights to use. You won't have to hire a very technical team. You will just have to hire a few people that understand neural networks and how they work. And through this voting process, different organizations can know the best weights to use for the data that they want to train. So this is extremely bullish. And as you know, there's a ton of use cases around machine learning and artificial intelligence. We haven't even scratched the surface because this is very new technology in terms of the way we're harnessing it. I mean, data is the new oil, and 99% of the people don't even know how to sell their data, or don't even care about what their data looks like, but things are changing. The narrative is changing, but we don't want it to be a negative narrative. We want companies like Fetch.AI that are building products that will directly put the data back into the user's hands, and they'll have that data sovereignty. So, and of course, we know there's a bunch. We know I've done a video about the alliance between BigChain DB, Ocean Protocol, Bosch Global, Katina X. Fetch.AI has gotten into this alliance with these companies that, it's the same alliance with Mercedes-Benz, and the whole European ecosystem knows about this. Katina X is also an organization that's connected to Gaia X, and this is all centered around data sovereignty, data sharing, data transparency, and how better manufacturing efficiency can be generated through this consortium of organizations that are working with open source organizations to create a more efficient and transparent way of dealing with data. So we also know that you can buy the Fed token from so many exchanges like Binance, Crypto.com, Uniswap, CoinX, Bitfinex, MXC.com, KuCoin, Bitmart, and so many others. I think those are the key things to look out. Of course, the one date that has got everyone all juiced up and they can't they don't know what the heck's going on. That's the 9th of June, and that's in a very short time. That's about in a week and a half's time. We're all very excited to see what Fetch has got in stock for us. One more thing I want to talk about is David Minash and Ali Hosseini, members of the Fetch team, presented their papers relating to agent frameworks at the 20th International Conference on Autonomous Agents and Multi-Agent System. So guys, I mean, if you're into technicalities, if you're into how amazing teams are, if you're into products that will be here 10, 20, 30, if you're into products that will change the world for the better and the future of change basically the way we interact in this world, then I think this just might be it. Not financial advice. Thank you for watching these channels. As always, I appreciate all the criticism. The constructive criticism is always the best. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.